Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning into my channel here on YouTube. I cannot be more excited to have you here because today we have an amazing video. You're not going to want to miss this. My name is Malibu Dallas. Thanks for coming in. Today we're going to be talking about corruption, specifically Child Protective Service corruption and the family court system corruption. Now today we're specifically talking about Texas and Bell County, Texas. This is a massively corrupt system. Stick around. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Truth Hurts podcast, a podcast where we believe in standing up for your constitutional rights, freedom of speech, and telling the truth, even if it hurts. I'm your host, Malibu Dallas. What do you say we get this party started? How many people are interested in learning what this is? So at the top of this, it's the Bell County, Texas CPS bullshit, okay? The district judge, okay, you guys, this is really interesting. You're going to have to stick around for this. Let me turn this down. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Okay. Because I'm going to go through this. And I don't want you to miss anything, because if you're seriously interested in this, Stacy, I see your invitation, but I'm going to go through this real quick. And I'm going to show you how insanely corrupt this system is here in Texas. And it's probably very similar in all of your guys' states of where you're at. You have an accident? Stacy? Oh, okay. That was okay. No problem, Stace. So, at the very top here, you have a judge that was elected. The judge did a campaign. He was elected, and it's Judge Jack W. Jones Jr. Now, he oversees the entire thing, all of it. Okay, you're in California, Stacy? Nice. Yeah, California is insanely corrupt. So, Jack Jones is a district judge. He was elected, and he oversees Judge Dallas Sims, one of the most corrupt judges. She's an associate judge. And so is Chris Cornish, also an associate judge. So, District Judge Jack Jones oversees Judge Sims and Judge Cornish. Jack Jones approves all of their decisions. All of their decisions are all approved by Jack Jones. Okay? So here's the three-headed snake. Right here in Bell County. Now, these are associate judges. These are the judges that are overseeing the CPS cases for the kids. Okay? So, now we have these split off. Now, Judge Sims is in direct communication with Messer and Potts. That's an attorney. Those are attorneys for the ad litem. Okay? And Judge Cornish, he has direct communication with them as well. So check this out. These are the attorneys for the kids. Everything revolves around the kids. Why? Because the kids are the money maker. Oh, Quincy, the Bell County is just one of the many insanely corrupt counties in the state. The other one that we're looking at investigating is Tarrant County, okay? I actually used to live in Tarrant County, but I live in San Antonio now. But all of this is revolved around the kids. Why? Because the kids, CPS doesn't give two shits about the children. They don't care about the kids. They care about what the kids bring, which is money. Fort Worth is in Tarrant County. Just dealt with CPS in Tarrant County and Collin County. Yeah, they're bad. They're almost just as bad as Bell County. Okay, so everything revolves around the kids. Now, these are the attorneys for the children, but check this out. The attorneys for the children have direct communication with other random attorneys in the case. They also have direct communication with a law firm called Harold and Strober. Now, Harold and Strober are technically their own law firm, but they're also the attorneys that Judge Cornish and Judge Sims appoints as court-appointed attorneys. Does that make sense? This is going to get crazy, guys. When I tie this all together for you, it's going to fucking blow your mind. So the court-appointed attorneys are Harold and Strober. Harold and Strober have direct communication with the Messer and Potts attorneys, which are for the children. Now, Judge Sims has direct communication with the district attorney, guardian ad litem, caseworker, supervisor, and the caseworker themselves. Now, what do all of these have in common? Except for Judge Sims. What do all of these have in common? They are all directly in communication with the children. Okay? Including, obviously, the children's attorneys. Who, this is how messed up this is, guys. This is freaking insane. Good morning, how you doing? Okay, so the only people that are communicating with the parents, right? Because the parents are the problem, right? The problem, right? Okay, so these are the offenders according to, the caseworker supervisor, and, all this other bullshit. The only people communicating with the parents are the parents' attorneys, if they have a hired attorney, or if they have a court-appointed attorney. And the only people communicating with the parents as well is the caseworker, and in some cases, the supervisor. Those are the only people communicating with the parents. All of these other people are communicating with the kids. Now, let me ask you something. How in the world are you supposed to have a fair hearing when Judge Jack Jones oversees Chris Cornish, Dallas Sims, and this judge gets paid by the state, this judge gets paid by the state, this judge gets paid by the state, Messer and Potts gets paid by the state, district attorney gets paid by the state, GAL gets paid, caseworkers get paid, all by the state. All of them are going against the parents. How in the world are you able to have a fair hearing when all of these people are getting paid by the state and they're all against you? All against you. Yeah, you don't. It's impossible. It is a massive conflict of interest. And all of it revolves around the children. Why? Because the children are the ones that bring in the money from state funding. So check this out. I'm going to blow your mind with this. If you guys are still in here, listen. This is where it gets corrupt. Now, this is just one flowchart that we're working on because it is insanely bad. Judge Jack Jones oversees Judge Sims and Judge Cornish. All of their decisions, everything that they do, all goes and gets approved by Jack Jones. He either approves it or not. Right? It is crazy, Simmers. It's even crazier. It's even crazier. You do not want to miss this. Judge Jones oversees Sims and Cornish. Okay, that's understood. If you are a court-appointed attorney or even a paid attorney by the parents, you have direct communication with Harold and Strober, which, this is going to blow your mind. This is literally going to blow your mind. Harold and Strober is a separate law firm, but they are appointed by Judge Jones as acting court-appointed attorneys. Ready for this? Ready for this? Harold and Strober, their law firm, is owned, check this out, they are owned by Jack Jones Jr., the judge. The district attorney judge owns the law firm that is being appointed as court-appointed attorneys. How in the hell can a district judge who's elected appoint two judges who then, these two judges, assign court-appointed attorneys to the parents when the judge owns the law firm that is acting as the court-appointed attorneys? Alex? Exactly. How big of a fucking conflict of interest do you have to have, plain as day, when Judge Jones owns the law firm that is also the court-appointed attorneys who are appointed by Judge Chris Cornish and Judge Sims? Now, check this out. If that blows your mind, check this out. If Judge Sims and Judge Cornish say they have a decision, they make a decision in the case, right, the CPS case, and it goes directly against what the parents are wanting. Obviously, all the parents want are their kids back. But if they make a decision and they say, no, you can't have your kids back, we're going to keep them in foster care, and we might even adopt your children out, and say and just say that you want to appeal your decision. Where does the appeal go? The appeal, when you appeal that decision, either a decision made by Judge Sims or a decision made by Cornish, if you appeal that decision and that ruling, it's supposed to go to an entire separate court. It's supposed to go to an entire separate division, but it doesn't. Your lawyers, if you are a parent and you are paying your lawyer or you have a court-appointed attorney, your lawyers are supposed to appeal that decision and send it to an entire different court. However, these attorneys in Bell County are sending that appeal directly right back up to Judge Jones. How insane is that? The judge who oversees the two judges, the district attorney, or the district judge, oversees the two judges who are overhearing and overseeing the CPS cases in Bell County, Texas. If you want to put in an appeal in Bell County, that appeal is being straight back up to Judge Jones. How in the world is that even legal? Because once he gets that appeal, he's going to deny it. Why? Because his judges that he's elected into position, right? Judge Jones is elected by the people of the county, of Bell County. He's elected by the people. Judge Jones has placed into position Judge Sims and Judge Cornish. How in the fuck? Do you guys see that? Judge Jones owns the law firm that is being operated as court-appointed attorneys. The court-appointed attorneys, along with the parents' paid attorneys, are putting in the appeal, and it goes straight back up to the district judge. Bell County, Texas, people. He owns the law firm. Judge Jones, the district judge who oversees the judges for CPS cases, he owns the law firm that acts as court-appointed attorneys. It's a massive, massive trafficking organization in Bell County. Now check this out. This goes even further. You guys, this goes even further. Judge Sims used to be married to Chris Cornish. Chris Cornish and Judge Sims have a child together. Hey, Victoria. Now check this out. Check this out. Judge Jack Jones, Judge Cornish, and Judge Sims, all three of them own businesses and real estate companies and real estate property together. Did you guys just hear what I said? Did you understand that? Let me say that again. Let me say this again. District Judge in Bell County, District Judge Jack Jones, who oversees Chris Cornish and Dallas Sims, which these two used to be married, all three of them own businesses, separate businesses together, and they also own multiple real estate companies and real estate property together. You want to know where those businesses are? You want to know where those businesses are? Okay, we're going to look at a map. Bell County, Texas. They own businesses. District Judge Jones, Chris Cornish, and Dallas Sims. They own businesses in Bell County, or property in Bell County. They own businesses and property in Florida. They own and operate businesses out of Washington, up by the border. They own and operate businesses out of California. And they also own businesses out of, I believe it's Arizona. And they also own businesses out of Hawaii. Look, what do all these have in common? You guys, what do they all have in common? They're border states. They're all around the water. Oh, let's go. I'm going to show you something really even more interesting. Jack Jones owns property in Arkansas, right, you guys, right over the border in Texas, right here, right on the border. He owns property right here. Bell County, Arizona, or Arkansas. You want to know what kind of businesses these guys own together? These guys own real estate companies together. They own transport companies together. Like, the transport companies that haul big shipping containers. Why would three judges own and operate separate companies that are involved in financial institutions, real estate institutions, as well as transport businesses all over the country? You guys, I'm going to try to do a video on this. It's going to be a lot harder to do a video, right? It makes me sick. Absolutely makes me sick. I spent all day, not just myself, but and I'm going to introduce you guys to her in a video because I want you guys to go follow her. And when I make this video, she's insanely intelligent. She lives in Bell County, by the way. And she drove down here to San Antonio, and we spent the whole day mapping this out. It's crazy. But I think I'm going to have to do a YouTube video on this. Because the amount of information revolved in this, okay? The amount of information on this is a lot more information than I can put into a 3-minute video on TikTok. Down the rabbit hole? Yeah. Melissa, you honestly have... We spent all day. We didn't even move. We didn't even move from the table. We literally mapped this out all day long. And the further we went down the rabbit hole, the worse it got. It truly did. But I'm going to have to make a YouTube video on this because the YouTube video alone is probably going to be about 10 or 15 minutes long. But it's absolutely insane. If you live in Texas and you live in Bell County, if your judge is Judge Sims or Judge Cornish, you have no chance in hell. No chance in hell. It's not just Texas. No, I agree with you. It's all over the country. This kind of stuff is happening all over the country. you're a victim of Bell County and had all of them. Right. See? She lives in Bell County. She understands it. Am I right? This flow chart is insane. It's insane. The district judge who oversees Judge Cornish and Judge Sims, the district judge owns the law firm who is appointed as court-appointed attorneys. How is it legal that the district judge owns the law firm that has appointed the court-appointed attorneys for Judge Cornish and Judge Sims? How is that legal? Who oversees the judges? This dude, District Judge Jones. It all goes back to Judge Jones. All of it. All of it. Oregon? Yeah, Oregon's corrupt too. I used to live in Oregon. I can't stand Oregon. Who oversees him? Nobody. Nobody. Certainly nobody in Bell County. CPS allowed our daughter to be molested when we had, of course they did, because they don't care about the kids. They don't care about the kids. CPS, caseworkers, they don't care about the children. They only care about the money that the children bring them. It's all about the money. All of it. So that's what I was working on, guys. That's what I wanted to come on here early in the morning, before I got all busy with all my consultations and stuff like that. I wanted to come on my live today, and I wanted you to see just a small glimpse. You guys, this is just a very small glimpse of the corruption that we are uncovering. Like, seriously. Rockport, Texas. Yeah, Texas is really bad when it comes to CPS. But the most corrupt counties that I've come across so far are Bell County and Tarrant County. You guys, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it more than you know. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification to get that notification that a new video has been posted. This corruption in Texas is insane, and it's like this all over the country. I know that Texas is not the most corrupt. There are a lot of corrupt counties across the nation, and a lot of families, a lot of children are suffering because of it. This system, this government system, does not give two shits about your rights, your safety, or your freedom. They pretty much only care about one thing, and that is money. Money and control. That's all they want. That's all they want in the CPS, Child Protective Service System, and that's all they really want in the family court systems. If you're tired of this just as much as I am, I highly suggest you subscribe to my channel, because we are going to make it our life's goal to break down the system and rebuild it for what it needs to be. Everybody, I'm Malibu Dallas. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being here. And remember, never let a CPS agent in your home without a warrant. Have a good day.